ladies and gentlemen, we're in the different spot again today. But it's the same spot as the last time I did the different spot. But anyways, that was just my brother trying to be a jerk. But yeah, anyways, so today, well actually yesterday, I was kind of thinking about some stuff and things. And next year, I mean, Mammoth is great. I've been there my whole life and all of it to it. And now I kind of want to go somewhere different. I know Mammoth is an amazing place. Just, you know, I could name you all the stuff and things, but I kind of want to try somewhere different, you know? Even though some things are, like, just amazing, it's always nice to change it up. Next year, I'm thinking about, obviously, Whistler. If I get a chance to go to Whistler, we'll drop everything else, I think. I don't know. Well, I'm trying to think about this. What if I got offered Whistler, or a week going to, like, all the Park City stuff, and all the Utah stuff and things. That would be pretty cool. But anyways, so yeah, definitely Whistler. I found this place called Heavenly. It's Lake Tahoe. It's about 3 hours further than Mammoth, so not that big of a deal. But definitely further than Mammoth. Not that it really matters, because we're getting used to the car drive at this point. But it's way bigger than Mammoth. Mammoth has 3,500 acres. This place has 4,800 acres, or 4,800, that's easier to say. And then the peaks, although the peak is technically lower from sea level, the total vertical rise in all is taller than Mammoth from top to bottom. And I mean, Mammoth is measuring from the tippy top to the bottom of Eagle Express. So, yeah, and then they're just, well, they probably measure as far down as they can get also, but they have a more vertical rise, which is pretty cool. It's by 400 feet, but that's still more. But yeah, I mean, and not only that, it's gonna be a change. I mean, trying out some new places. I mean, new gondolas to look at, new chairlifts to admire. I hear they have a tram there too, and then also, if we go up there, we might want to try out some of the other resorts, because I know Lake Tahoe is like 13 or 14 resorts or something crazy like that. That lake area is just snow covered everywhere, stuff and things. And yeah, so yeah, Whistler and then Heavenly, and then also something I've been thinking about. You know, I have maps and stuff all over my room. I have a map of a random city in Northern California, random city in Southern California. I have a map of Mammoth and all the ski resorts and of it to be. So, yeah, I've been watching Slipgator. But yeah, so I was kind of looking around and I noticed the Mountain High map again and the bear maps and stuff. And I was kind of thinking, you know, we never go there. This year we went to Mammoth. So last year was the year that we did not go to Mammoth because Mammoth didn't have good snow, and we not as a family but in groups kind of, we went to some of the local mountains instead for the first time. I mean, I've been to the local mountains up here once before that, like 2 years before, but this was the first time we tried out Bear and Snow Valley and stuff, and I loved it. I thought it was totally awesome and fun and stuff. So it was very enjoyable, and we wanted, and you know, we didn't go at all this year because we spent so much at Mammoth. And next year I kind of want to, you know, not only try something different like Whistler, but I kind of want to try the local mountains again. I mean, it's a very, very short span of time when they're actually good for skiing, because I mean, you're in Southern California, and California and all is in a drought. So not only are you in the coast, in the state that is known for warm weather, you are also in this warm weather state that happens to be in a drought, and you're trying to open a ski mountain. So there's a very short period of time, if there ever is a period of time, when they have good snow, and it's a good place to go. But it's still a new mountain for me, and new terrain, all new runs, all new stuff to look at. Because, I mean, trust me, I've seen all of Mammoth really now. 1 year, I think 2 years ago, we went up, when we were up there, we noticed, we're like, oh my gosh, Daniel's friend is up here too. Because I think my parents were texting her, and they're like, oh, we're in Mammoth right now, sorry. It's like, wait, we're in Mammoth too. So we skied with them, and I remember we were at Eagle Lodge, and we kind of just took a tour of the mountain. I mean, usually when we go, we just kind of like, oh, that look. Before that, we were young and stuff. We're like, that lift looks fun. Let's go, and we just went. But this time, I'm like, strategy. I want to see all the lifts. So we tried. Whoa, big guys. We tried the back side. We went to the outpost. We tried 12. We tried 22, 25. Believe it or not, which is not a very good chairlift. And then we went up Cloud 9. I still remember coming off the top of Cloud 9. And then I saw Dave's run. I'm like, I have to do Dave's run. And I didn't do Dave's run this year. I was gonna try and do it on January, but then we didn't have enough time. I mean, we had 1.5 days, and we were only near Dave's on the first day. The second day we had like a few hours to ski, and we didn't want to have to trek all the way over to Dave's Run, which would be a while from where we were staying at Canyon Lodge. And also it'd be crowded and stuff. So, and then on the second trip, I'm still like, come on, we're just gonna have like practically 5 days on the next trip. We'll go then and have lots of fun. And then I'll have the most skiing practice of the year. And then comes the third trip, or did I say fourth? I mean the third trip, March Mammoth, pretty much, where we had 4 days of skiing. Comes time to do Dave's. Did I do it? No, because by March, the conditions were horrible. Everyone run was icy, and you couldn't even go down the front of Facelift. It was that so bad. So we weren't able. So hopefully next year they'll have good enough conditions and stuff will be open enough that I can try Dave's Run, because I really want to try it, and I really want to do Cloud 9 again. You know, I was on Lift Line in February, and I heard someone talking about how sad they were because all their favorite runs are under Cloud 9, like having the Foggiest and Gold Hill and Ridichet and stuff like that. I'm just trying to name as many runs down there as I can. Quicksilver, and how they were so sad that it's closed. But I mean, it's a really good area. They have some pretty good steepness of the terrain in general down there, but it is a way lower elevation because it's getting close to Eagle Lodge, and the elevation down there is pretty low. So it's not, the snow's just not good over there. And also that side of the mountain in general gets less snow than the main side of the mountain. But yeah, so it's kind of sad, but I want to try that next year, and I also want to try heading up to the local mountains. If we go to Mammoth next year, I want to try, but more than that, I want to go try another resort. But yeah, that's pretty much it, because I mean, the local mountains, even though they're tiny and stuff and you only go for a day, it's way cheaper than taking a trip, like a real Mammoth trip. You can spend thousands of dollars trying to go to Mammoth on a trip. But I mean, going up to the mountains, all you really have to do is drive up and buy a lift ticket, and then lunch is kind of expensive. But I mean, pay for gas on a lift ticket, and if you pack your lunch, you're pretty much good to go. I'd have to look up the spreadsheet I created to figure out all the factors. But I mean, you can factor in a trip up there for a couple $100s. Whereas I think it was like $100. They're really cheap. It's like ridiculously cheap to head up to the local mountains. So it's a pretty good deal, and something I want to try more. Like just saying, oh, this weekend we're gonna head up to the mountains, have fun. So yeah, anyways, 9 minutes into the video. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, leave a like. If you disliked this video, leave a dislike. Don't forget to share your opinion in the comment section down below, and I will see you next time, guys. Bye bye.